Last night me get some punani, right now more punani. Last night me get some punani, right now more punani. Last night me get some punani, right now more punani. Last night me get some punani.
Cause each and every night I must get some banana na 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 na. Take her girl on the beach and create a sanana na na me. Drunk in the dance, not tra la 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 la. My room was where I sent Elizabeth. I love to see the girls in their sexy bikini. Wanna take my chili and push it between. When I say betweeny, I'm not talking beanie. I'm talking the girls with the fat poonie. In the grill, I took her girl to Tambu. That's where I cocked her up and gave her my bamboo. She said, Dr. Evil, can you be my boo-boo? I told her, no, I'm not Usher, fuck you. Last night I had a crazy threesome.
What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of the Threesome Show with your boy, DJ Teflon Don. I'm having some technical difficulties here, my bad, people. Stand by. There we go. Hey, there you go. So, tonight, the show is going to be off the hook. Before I get into all of that, let me just jump into. I just had an excellent Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. Happy Juneteenth to all the Black people out there. Much love and respect to all. So my Father's Day, right? So my Father's Day was kind of crazy. It was, well, not kind of crazy. It was kind of cool. Smoke cigars, drink cognac, and I got like the most incredible gift. So this right here was a Father's Day gift from my mentee, um, and it was a nice gift, unexpected but a very nice gift. Um, so thanks to my mentee for hooking me up and making sure that I got it on Father's Day or right before Father's Day. So thank you, appreciate it. So I'm gonna be drinking from this tonight. So oh yeah, hit y'all up right there. Yes. So tonight we are talking about fetishes. We are talking about the different types of fetishes, and some of y'all are real nasty. I just want to let y'all know that in advance. Y'all nasty asses. I got y'all. I'm gonna talk about y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me do some housekeeping real quick. Make sure everybody's got an opportunity to log on. So if you're on with me already, hit the chat, drop something in the chat. Let me know how your weekend was. Boom. All right, here we go. All right, cool. Now I'm back. So before we get into the actual topic, let's talk about the difference between a fantasy and a fetish. Okay. So a fantasy is something that you just think about all the time. Like that's like you're thinking about it, you want it, it's your thing that you want to try. That's a fantasy. Like, oh, let me, because I'm a little dark on the other side. All right, there we go. You know what I'm saying? As Q would say, I'm a little blackish. There we go. All right. So a fantasy, that's something you think about all the time. That's something you want to do. You kind of hyped about doing it. Like some of you lame ass guys who never had a threesome, y'all sitting there going, "Oh my God, I would like to try a threesome one day." That's a fantasy. A fetish is a little different. A fetish is something that you always do. It's kind of like in some aspects, it's like a deal breaker. And for some people, it's like a deal breaker. Like if I can't do this with you, then I can't really be with you. So that's a fetish. So we're going to talk about fetishes tonight. I'm gonna grab the chat because it seems like the chat is starting to pop. All right, yeah, they're coming in. They're coming in. It's going down. They're coming in. Um, so I have the top 10 fetishes, And if I have some time, we're gonna get into some off the freaking wall fetishes because there's some people out there who really got some nasty, freaky, disgusting, oh my god type stuff going on. And I want to make sure I get to them as well. So let's just jump right into the first fetish. Furries. Furries is the first fetish. I'm gonna give you the the dictionary version of it, and I'm gonna give you mine. Furries are people um, that get together a few times a year and dress up as furry animals in costume, and they actually get off on this. So they get off on being in furry costumes and I guess rubbing up against one another or touching each other. That's not nasty. It's kind of weird though. I like to call them the Teletubbies. Motherfuckers who just like to feel like they're a Teletubby. Oh, you was supposed to what Hollywood? You was gonna watch this episode? Son, you gotta join in this one, yo. So people who dress up in furry costumes and rub up against one another, those are your furries. I like to call them the Teletubbies. Water, thunder, and lightning. This is a popular fetish with both men and women. Just the sound of running water is all the magic they need to get going. A shower, a faucet, the rain, a rainstorm. Little weird, but I love all y'all anyway, even with y'all weirdisms. Uh, I don't know what to even call it. Um, let's call them the shower folks. We're gonna call them the shower folks because I've dealt with some females who like to have sex in the rain. Like, you know, um, shout out to I won't say their name. Stop that. I won't do that. But park, rainstorm, shower folks. Yeah, no doubt. All right, moving right along. Cross dressing. So cross dressing as a fetish is not the same as a cross dresser. So a cross dresser basically they see themselves as a different um welcome- a different damn I just went blank. Come on, somebody drop that shit in the chat room. Help me, motherfuckers. A different gender. There we go. So that's a cross dresser, right? They see themselves as a different gender. A cross dressing fetish, they actually get off on just wearing women's clothes. They don't want to be a different gender. They don't consider themselves gay or homosexual. They just want to feel a woman's clothes on their body, and they get off on that. Thank you, appreciate it. You were a little late, but we're gonna call them. Um, I don't know what to call them. We're just gonna call them them. Um, we got a hair fetish. Hair fetish. Hair is another surprisingly popular fetish, whether it's tied in ponytails, braids, or pigtails on a blonde, brunette, or redhead woman. Every guy has his own specific preference. Bottom line, it's uh, its innate sensuality of hair does it for guys on many levels. So, yes, Hair. Okay, so I think I don't want to look at this from a wrong angle. Like it's not like somebody goes, "Oh my God, I just want to touch your hair." It's certain hairstyles that will do it for guys. Um, some guys like the teenage girl in the ponytails or the pigtails. Some guys like to see women with their hair out. I've actually known a guy that if a female pulls her hair out in front of her, like in front of him, like if she's wearing her hair up and she pull it down, like he would lose his fucking mind. Like almost to the point of he wanted to marry her at that point. So yeah, hair is a real big fetish. We're gonna call that the wiggers. Oh my god, I can't make this shit up. Afros and dreads, I guess So then you have, and after this, I'm gonna go into some of those more weirder ones that I couldn't really pronounce, so I got away from. But we're gonna drop into those too. We got breasts and behinds. So that's basically someone who has a fetish with particular body part. I know most guys try to think, oh, well, that's just what I like. No, it's a fetish. You know, if you only deal with women who have big butts, or you only deal with women who have big breasts, or if you only deal with women who have absolutely both of them, that's an actual fetish. Um, we're gonna call that the women lovers. Yeah, women lover, because basically you're looking at women for a particular body part way before you get to their personality, before you get to their brains, all that stuff. It's those particular body parts that straight attract you. So for you, breast and behind fetish folks, or men or women, because I'm sure there's women out there who are attracted to women just because they have a big butt or they have big boobs. You actually wouldn't really care if the woman is big or small. Um, that's not your focal point. It's does she have big boobs or does she have big ass? That's lovely. We're gonna call those women love because basically what they're saying is you like all women as long as they have those body parts for you. Um, I'm gonna step away from that real quick, and I'm gonna jump into some of the more. Whoo, Lord! When I was researching this, I was like, some of this stuff is just unbelievable. Um, mechanophilia, mechanophilia. That is more common for women than you actually know. That is a woman who is sexually attracted to machines, motorcycles, cars, bicycles. So if you see a guy, ladies, and you go, he's ugly, but he got a real nice car and I want to fuck him, you got mechanophilia. You're basically fucking him because of the type of vehicle or motorcycle he drives or rides on. That's a fetish. And I'm sure a lot of y'all got it. I was with a guy before who had a feet fetish. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get into that. Um, not the fetish itself, just how he went about it. Oh, she was saying she threw up. Not, yeah, yeah. Some guys are real weird with that foot fetish, but we're gonna talk about the foot fetish because that's actually very common. There's this whole fucking porn that's basically going toward the foot fetish. Um, and excuse me if I say some of these wrong, but that's the reason I shied away from them because I couldn't fucking say them. Fuck. Um, Coprophilia um, is basically sexual arousal and pleasure from feces. Yeah, they do have OnlyFans for feet. Yeah, OnlyFans for feet. But let me tell you, Motherfucker gonna pay me to watch my damn feet. Fuck it. Don't judge me. I'm gonna get that paper. Coprophilia. Feces. Men, women who get off on getting shitted on. The fuck? I'm gonna take a sip because I almost threw up my own mouth. Coprophilia. Yes, feces. They like to get shitted on. Fuck, I'm supposed to do that shit on you. I'm supposed to fuck you? Nope, nope, and nope. I'm with you. Nope, nope, nope. Let's go on to Europhilia. Now, since I just said coprophilia, you sure already know what this is. We all saw the R. Kelly video where she got peed on. Little do y'all know, she got off on getting peed on. The golden shower. Yes, the golden shower. That is an actual fetish. And I usually joke around about that when people say I'm so pissed off, and I go, it's better be pissed off than pissed on. Not for them. They'd rather get pissed on. Still, nope. Okay. I'm gonna say this one totally fucked up and wrong. Don't blame it on me. Blame the New York City school system. Cataptronophilia. Catatrop. I'm gonna fucking just spell this shit out and y'all figure this shit out on your own. It's KATOPRONOPHILIA. Catatropophilia. Catatropinophilia. Yeah. I feel stupid trying to say that shit. People who like to have sex in front of mirrors. I thought it was just admiring yourself, but lo and behold, I got a fetish. I figured, having sex in front of mirrors, you just kind of wanted to watch, the movement. You wanted to kind of see yourself. And I figured I was just being fucking cocky. But no, that's an actual fetish. Dendropophilia. Dendropophilia. DENDROPHILIA. Dendropophilia. Dendropophilia. Someone who gets aroused. Y'all ready for this shit? From trees. They get aroused from trees. Being near trees, touching trees. They will do the shit and masturbate. Taking tree hugger to a whole fucking new level, y'all. A whole different level. Yes, trees. Trees. Ah! Oh, right. Olfactophilia. This usually refers to a person's natural body odor. Pause for a second. Then we'll go ahead. They actually get off on the smell of the body, the natural smell of the body. All of this proves why I don't like people. I feel you. They get off on the natural smell. I'm not talking about somebody who put on cologne and they're like, oh my God, like you smell so good. No, I'm talking about the natural smell of the body. So somebody who comes from the gym and they got funk on them and sweat, yo, they fucking get off on the shit, yo. They bad breath or just the breath in general, the smell of urine, flatulence. Flatulence. I'm gonna say that shit 2 more times. Flatulence. They get off on the smell of a good body fart. Moving right the hell along. Moving right along because I can't make any of this shit up. Formicopophilia. Formicopophilia. Lord, some of y'all are nasty. But I love y'all too. Welcome to the threesome show, y'all nasty fucks. Someone who actually gets off on having bugs put on them. Bugs, any kind of bugs. You fucking kidding me? Bed bugs, any kind of dust mites, any kind of fucking bug they'll get off. Yes, Jay. Hell no. Fuck that. Bad breath, really? We're talking about the bad breath again? Oh, we're gonna move past that one. Yeah, no, I don't want to smell nobody armpits and get off from this shit. Clismophilia. 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 And I actually think I said that one right. Someone who is turned on. Y'all ready for this shit? After this shit, everybody grab a drink. Because someone who gets off from the use of enemas. What is going on in the planet? An enema. They get off on. Yes, that's right. Fuck you while a roach falls on you. That would get somebody off. That would get me to fuck off their bed and out their goddamn house. So anybody out there who gets sexually aroused from the use of an enema, you have clismophilia, and you're weird and shitty. Just want to let you know that. Some of the shit, as nasty as my ass is on this damn show, just to be fucking blatant and blunt, some of this shit has fucked me up and makes me not want to be with any of these fucking people. If I'm telling you, if somebody comes to me with any of this shit, I usually don't walk away from sex unless like she stink or whatever, got bad looking coochie or whatever. But I typically will kind of, endure. None of this shit will make me want to endure. If a chick asks me to shit on her, I'ma be like Biggie, fuck I'm supposed to do? After I shit on you, I'm supposed to fuck you, you nasty ass. Get out of here. So, but that's just me. Like, if anybody is listening, anybody's tuned in, and you absolutely say, you know what, these are some things that I like, and Teflon Don told me I was weird. I told you you was weird with love though. Like, I love you, and I think I appreciate you listening and tuning in and watching. It's just things that I wouldn't do. Like, I don't judge you, but I wouldn't do it. Like, that's it. So tonight is we talking fetishes and shit. Yeah, Biggie was a better man than me as well, because he said after I shit on her, she cleaned herself up and I fucked her. Like, he still did it. You know what I'm saying? So he's better than me. Oh, there's a you got somebody who has a story about that? Yo, I need that story. I need that story. If not tonight, I need it for the next show, and I'll circle back. I need that story because I don't have any stories about anybody who likes any of these things except for mechanophilia. Like, that's basically most chicks who be like, he's nice, but he got a nicer car. That's a lot of y'all females. You know what I'm saying? So everything else, shitted on, pissed on. I don't know nobody who like any of them shits. The I know some foot fetish fucks. I do know somebody who has another weird fetish, and I hope he's listening. You piece of shit, I love you. But yeah, I got another person with a weird fetish. So tonight we are jumping into. So if you haven't noticed, so I'm changing up things on my show. Because I'm a DJ, I figured I would hit y'all with some DJ shit. So each week we're gonna have the iLegacy video mix. Tonight we got Summer Chomps. Summertime Fling, So Foolish, You Remind Me. I'll be back in a minute. Plus we're gonna pay some bills. We got some advertising we're gonna drop on y'all. So we're gonna hit them off. We're gonna pay some bills. Hit y'all up with the video mix. I'll be back. Talk shit. It's a threesome show.
Yeah. It just feels right.
It's our beat.
Just so you know, I like it nasty. Girl, you know it. And you ain't gotta ask me. Just so there ain't no pressure on you. We'll do whatever you want to. I think you know, I like it nasty. Girl, you know it. And you ain't gotta ask me. Girl, we don't need no vows and no rings. But you can be my summertime fling. You been a vibe, let's get it right, let's get it right. When I hit it right, you can spin your life, you can spin your life. Hold up, wait. When I hit it right, you can spend a night, you can spend a night. Yeah, many nights, yeah, plenty nights. Look, hey, let me get back on my way. Ironic, you so immaculate, babe. Thinking about me for like half of your day. Call me your king with a capital A. In front of that, run it back. I get deeper than the thoughts of our haters. Busy, but you notice the cost of my labor. Sometimes I gotta pause for my neighbors. Sheesh, you too loud with it. Scratches on my back, too wild with it. Be everywhere, all around town with it. And still, I said I business. Know it's fire when it's lust involved. You her and I'm him, that's a plus for all. They tryna lock us down, then they must evolve. Cause when the temp's over 80, the cuffs come off. And that's real. Just so you know, I like it nasty. Girl, you know it. And you ain't gotta ask me. Just so there ain't no pressure on you. We'll do whatever you want to. I think you know, I like it nasty.
Anonymous. But please get to stepping, you wasting my time. I'm sick of your shit, I'm packing my bags, stripping you out of your mind. 1 minute you love me, the next minute you hate me. You got me feeling like a Shanti. So foolish, baby. See, when I get the strength to leave you, always tell me that you need me. And I'm weak cause I believe you. And I'm mad because I love to even think you could be low. I must be crazy. I held you down, I stuck around, thought I was your lady. But you was flexing on the kid, you so fugazi. I been that bitch, please don't act like that you upgraded me. But please get to stepping, you wasting my time. I'm sick of your shit, I'm packing my bag, you tripping, you out of your mind. 1 minute you love me, the next minute you hate me. You got me feeling like a Shanti. So foolish, baby. See, when I get the strength to leave you, always tell me that you need me. And I'm weak cause I believe you. And I'm mad because I love you.
You remind me of this girl I knew.
Grab a hand, get your 2 steps, play and do your dance.
You remind me of this girl I knew.
Grab a hand, get your 2 steps, play and do your dance. If you see a fly girl, grab a hand, get your 2 steps, play and do your
It ain't
dance.
Patrice Russian or MJ Blige. You remind me of this girl I knew. You remind me of you.
You should know, you the one, you a dime and you're beautiful. And you're one of a kind, unusual. How you get better with time like a good mellow. Make me wanna rewind and go back in the day when I was young, now we're grown. And I'm happy to say you're still the one that I want. You're still the one with the mass appeal. Still checking for you, girl, that's for real. Some things may change, but some things remain. How I feel when you look my way. Ain't no doubt I'm here to stay. You remind me of the girl that I couldn't wait to see at school. Like the one that I was still staying up all night talking to. You remind me of my first love, but this is the last, and we'll make it last forever.
Now dance, if you see a fly girl, grab a hand, get your 2 steps, play and do your dance.
emails to text, I'ma pass a note to your homegirl and ask her to let you know I wanna be your man, so be my teenage love. And don't hurry again. You's a fly girl and live in color. I need you in my world, not with no other. Some things may change, but some things remain. How I feel when you look my way.
What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Welcome back, and welcome the fuck back. Okay, so let me get back to the more sane fetishes. Um, and then we're gonna hit a couple of them. We're gonna jump into a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up. But let's keep the party going. So I ended up with the normal ones on breasts and behinds. Body piercing. Body piercing is actually a fetish. So um people who really get off on different piercings. I'm kind of guilty of it. I won't say I got a full blown fetish, but like certain piercings piques my interest real hard. I met a chick one time who had a clit pierced, and she would actually have orgasms as she walked around. Real shit, like no bullshit. I was walking through the mall with her, and she came like 3 or 4 times just walking through the mall. Kind of fucking it was fucking me up because I'm like, fuck am I around for? But yeah, like that was her thing. Like her piercings, she got off on it. Um, Domination and submission. That's an actual fetish. People who can only get off if they are either dominating somebody or being dominated. That's a true to life fetish. I know some people. I know quite a few people like that, which I guess just leads to the reason that I'm doing the threesome show because you see the type of people I fucking hang out with. Um, yeah, I can see that fetish too. You're right, Amanda. I can see that a fetish. You know what I'm saying? Like people who kind of get off on being controlled or controlling people. Big stuff. Big stuff. All right, I'm gonna hit you with the number 3 of the I guess quote unquote normal fetishes. Um, so we have a latex fetish. No, they don't get off on condoms, silly ass people. They actually get off on either wearing latex or their partner wearing latex. I don't know if you've ever seen like the full latex suit. Um, no, none of this is nor. You know what? I'm gonna answer you with some Gism on that one, and you know who the hell Gism is. Your normal's not my normal. My normal's not your normal. Doesn't make it not normal. Just makes it not my normal. Shout out to my man G. Where you at? Hope you watching. Um, big facts, yo. So Gism, yo. Your normal and my normal may not be the same thing, but it doesn't make it not normal. It just makes it not my normal. Um, so yeah, the latex thing, it does a couple of things. So it's the feel of the latex, but also late like latex bodysuits are restricting. So it's the fetish of being restricted, and having your body, you know, the ability to breathe kind of inhibited. Um, I'm gonna stop at latex because the last two, boom, we'll come back to those. Um, but in addition to the normal fetishes, we're gonna go back into those what the fuck fetishes. Um, so where did I end up on that one? I ended with come on with the damn pop-ups, mother. So I ended with the nylon fetish. The next few is gonna fuck your head up as well. So there is feederism. Feederism, which is a fetish that someone has if they like to feed and overfeed their partner. Um, they actually get off on forcing their partner to gain weight. Feederism, yes, it's the fetish of feeding somebody over, not just feeding them. So if you leaning across the table and you trying to be romantic and shit, going, "Here, baby, here, taste my food," that's not feederism. Feederism is the fetish of forcing someone to overeat and gain weight. Feederism. The fuck? We're gonna call that gluttonism. We're gonna call it the fetish of making somebody else be fucking gluttonous. Splooshing. Oh yeah, feeties. There you go. Saw this somewhere before. You're better than me because I haven't seen it anywhere. That's some unhealthy shit. It sure in the hell is. It sure in the hell is. Um, Splooshing. Splooshing. Are you ready for this? It's also known as wham or wet and messy. So splooshing is also known as wham or wet and messy. Really? Didn't know that. Women are paid big money for that. Didn't know that. That's basically someone who covers themselves in large amounts of a messy substance, or get off on watching someone be covered in large amounts of messy substance. It can be food, it can be mud, it can be jello, but they actually will get aroused and get off on someone being covered in a messy goo. Didn't they used to have a show like that on, like for kids, like Double Dare or some shit like that? What, remember that show? For your all y'all who's old enough to remember that show, we gonna call that the Double Dare fetish. Amanda, they do. I'm not too far off. Yo, I'm about one paycheck from all of this shit. Uh, Partialism, fixation with a specific part of the body, such as feet, hair, breasts, or butt, as it refers to partialism. So that kind of rolls into foot fetish, but that kind of takes foot fetish and puts it in the range of other body parts as well. Partialism. Um, I had have excuse me, son, if you're watching, not had have a really good friend of mine who gets off on women's calves. And how I found out that he get off on women's calves. We're both from New York originally. You know, we relocated down south, and he was like, "Man, fuck these chicks out here." And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, why fuck these chicks? Like, you know?" He was like, "Yo, they ain't got no fucking calves, yo. They drive everywhere. They don't walk." And I was like, "Never noticed that. Never looked at a female's calves and like, ooh, I got to have that." But he was really turned off by the fact that there was women in the South really drove a lot and didn't walk around and didn't have calves. And he was like, "Yo, when you in Manhattan and you walking around, like, The chicks has got the heels on, and they stomping through with the heels. You got your own fetish with Bethany. I bet the hell you do. That shit ain't funny. That ain't funny. Goddamn fascination with your own ass. Um, but yeah, he was really going off of calves. Like, and I was like, I never noticed that. And then the next time I took a trip to New York and I was in Manhattan, I was like, you know what? He's fucking right. Women in New York got a whole lot of fucking calves because they always walking around and they stomping their heels. I was like, yo, that's some real shit. Um, Engineer, before I hit the last couple off, let's go ahead and pay some bills, man. We got I had a guy who was obsessed with thighs. Mm. And he needed them bigger. He saw thighs. I saw my 600-pound life. Okay, so yeah, I'm with you on that. I guess the more you get bigger and bigger and bigger, it's got to go roll into the rest of the body as well. But anyway, I'm gonna take a second, pay some bills. The people who make sure the lights are on, we're gonna give them some homage. I'll be back in just a quick second, and we're gonna finish this shit up because
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Upper Level Cuts and Styles, located in downtown Hampton, Virginia. Sashel Essence, bringing you the best in body and skin care products and services. Smooth as Pics, professional mobile photography. Please take a moment and check out all of our sponsors.
okay, the end of that kind of hung a little longer, but yes, definitely. Check out our sponsors. If you live in the 757 area or visit the 757 area, if you need a haircut, definitely go to Upper Level Cuts and Styles. Or if you need to have your body waxed, facials, if you're looking for skincare products, definitely hit up Sashel Essence and Smooth Esque Images. I said that wrong on there. Smooth S Images. If you need anybody to do that perfect event for you, provide you with some of the best fucking photography I've ever seen in my life, definitely hit him up. Catch the replay, check out the numbers. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I've had the great opportunity of seeing a lot of his work, and he actually did my family pictures quite a few years back, and he made my breakfast room look like it was a professional studio, honestly. Anyway, so hit up our sponsors. They are all on point, and I promise you, if they're on this show, you won't be dissatisfied. All right, so the quote unquote normal ones. So I ended on latex. Yes, if you got a waxing fetish, by all means, Sashel Essence will get you off. Literally. Um so next up we got voyeurism. Everybody knows what that is, right? If you don't know what voyeurism is, I'll tell you about it. Voyeurism is basically someone who gets off on watching someone else have sex. So if you watch a lot of porn, that's like soft voyeurism because you're watching someone else have sex on screen. But hardcore voyeurism, you like to watch someone live have sex. You'll peer into windows, Uncle Tom, Uncle Peeping Tom, Uncle Tom. That's somebody else. Peeping Tom. Um, you'll watch people have sex. You will welcome people to have sex in front of you. Um, and people get off on that. They don't even get off on regular sex. For them, they're basically what is it's called not unisex. They're unisexual, so they have sex with themselves while watching other people, and that's all they need. Yo, I'm trying to, man. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the alcohol. Um, so this is actually not my next one, but since I did voyeurism, we might as well get into exhibitionism. Exhibitionism is basically someone who gets off on having sex in front of other people or just exhibiting themselves in the nude. I know somebody like this. Keeps their damn shades and blinds open, walks around the house butt ass naked. Yes, I do know somebody like this. It's a true to heart fetish. Some of them don't even realize that they're getting off on it, but they do it, and for them, it's stimulating. They may not get to the point where they're masturbating because people are just watching them walk around the apartment naked, but it stimulates them, and they always want to do it. Um, but if you take it a step further, you have people who will only get off if someone is watching them have sex. There's actually a voyeurism and exhibitionism hotel. I think it's located in the Midwest somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. And the doors to the hotel rooms are glass. Now they have shades, so when you're done being watched, you can close your shade. But the door is glass. You can open the shades, and people will stand outside your hotel door and watch you have sex. It's a real fucking hotel. I've actually had some desire to visit the hotel, not because I'm a voyeur or an exhibitionist, but I just thought it was something cool to go see. Like I've seen it on a TV show, and I was like a documentary TV show, and I was like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool to fucking go see. I think I'd fucking even tried, leaving the shades open a couple of times, just to let people see what the fuck I do. And then we were talking about this earlier, the foot fetish. Like I said, there's this whole porn genres that's dedicated to just the foot fetish. Some people just have a regular foot fetish where they just like to basically kiss the foot, lick the foot, use the foot to masturbate with. But there's also a step further in that who like the smell of those who like the smell of sweaty feet. They like the I don't know. We're gonna call them the Frito Lay fetish. They like the smell of fucking corn chip feet. Like the fuck. Um, if y'all are watching, no judgment, but I don't want to smell my own stink feet. That, let alone somebody else's. The fuck. Um. So once again, none of these are fantasies. These are. I had a guy who asked me to wear socks on my feet. So my feet would sweat. He wanted to rub them and lick them while they were sweaty. Yes, ugh. I prayed you didn't kiss him afterwards. Some nasty shit. Yeah, judgment free zone, but I'm with you. What the hell? Um, that's that's nasty. That's just nasty. Um, but these are not fantasies. Like these are fetishes. A fantasy is I'd like to have a threesome. I've never had it before. I think about it all the time. That's a fantasy. These are people who not only get off on it, they masturbate to it. Some of them can't have an orgasm unless it's included in the sexual act. Holy shit, some of y'all are nasty out there. Judgment free zone though. It's still judgment. Oh, you blocked him? I'd block him too. Yeah, you should have blocked him. Um, we're coming to the end. And I'm just going to drop some tidbits and smidgets on y'all. Our Legacy Media got some shit coming up for y'all. I'm telling you, it's about to get crazy. Oh yes, the foot had to be in his mouth. while having sex until he started biting your foot. I'm like, what the hell, bro? Hmm. When he told me his voice got deep and low, I was like, fuck no, I gotta go. Yo, I would have gave you car fare to go. It was time to fucking run. Oh, you like feet too? Oh. Sound like the threesome show is got some people releasing some true weights. Um, yo, so our legacy media, we got a lot in store for you. We got a lot coming up. We got some shows in the works that is honestly blowing my mind. Just just in the possibilities. So of course you have me, every Tuesday, the threesome show that we all tune into to get our fill of nasty. We also have True Weight, comes on every Thursday. Um, it's a lot more tame. It's very conscious or conscious, excuse me, very conscious. Um, but then we got the Quiet Storm with Mr. Q coming up soon. That show is gonna have you thinking on an artistic level, like basically examining music and thinking about the arts. Is very very awakening. I can't tell you about the other show we got coming up. We got two others that are coming soon. I can't tell you about them because they're secret, and I'd hate to fuck up the secret. But let me tell you, one of the shows is gonna have you fucked up and tuning in on the edge of your seats, and the other one is just gonna have you fucked up. And when they come out, you let me know which one is which. But we got two more shows that are really gonna drop and hit some major nerves, and it's gonna be crazy. But my time is growing near, and if you haven't noticed, we try to keep everything condensed in the time because but those who want to advertise with us, we leave space for your advertisement. So leads me to this. If you want to advertise on any of the shows on Our Legacy Media, or if you want to sponsor Our Legacy Media as a whole, please reach out to us. Our Legacy Media 3 at gmail.com. We have some great advertising packages, some great sponsorship packages. We also have packages for those who want to have their own show. Let me touch on that. So I was actually talking to somebody today, and it was like, "Yo, I see what you do. I like what you do, and I would like to have my own show, but I'm nervous. I get nervous, and I don't want to get up there and freeze." Let me help everybody out who has that feeling. Every day, or every Tuesday rather, before I jump on this show, I'm nervous, and I've been doing this for a while. I get nervous. I get butterflies. Some days I'm like, "Yo, I don't even want to do this. I'm gonna stop. I don't want to do this." But once you get in front of the camera, once you get on that mic, I'm telling you, you light up. You light up and you have a multitude of things you want to talk about. Sometimes you ramble because you got so many thoughts in your head. I'm telling you, if you want your own show, we got packages for you. The packages are decently priced. We got some great engineers. Like you see, my current engineer, he'll hit me with the stabs, the punches, the claps, the all of that. You know what I'm saying? We got engineers that can really make your show pop. Just take a chance. Reach out to us. Bing. Reach out to us. Give it a shot. Um, the packages are not that expensive, but with that package, you get some great engineers who really know how to make your show everything that it could possibly be. So if you want your own show, reach out. You know, True Weight is tame, yes, until me and Mr. Q get on it. Exactly. So, no, not kidding. That's real talk. You know, your show is usually tame until one of us gets on there. and God forbid we both get on there. But yeah, like everybody wants to, let their voice be heard, speak on some things. Um, oh, shameless plug, but I'll go ahead and plug it. If you live in a 757 area, if you live in, I don't know, what's the 757? So that's Hampton, Newport News, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Suffolk. I think the last one is. Is that, am I right? If I'm wrong, somebody correct me, but I think that's 757. If you live in that area, July the 2nd, Upper Level Cuts and Styles will be having a grand opening. Yours truly will be DJing. I will be DJing at the grand opening. The Our Legacy Media team will be there on site. We got about 12 different vendors, from skincare to fuck everything. Skincare to cupcakes. We'll just go ahead and leave it at that. Like, everything's gonna be there. Come out, enjoy yourself. The music, the laughs. We're gonna cut up. We're gonna have a great ass damn time, and we're gonna go until basically the cops pull up and say, "Shut it down." Yeah, me. To come through July the 2nd, 606 East Pembroke, in Hampton. It's gonna be a blast. So come out and enjoy yourself. I'm gonna be DJing hip hop, R&B. I'll probably hit you with a little bit of soca, definitely some reggae. So we're gonna go all day from probably about, I think we running from about 11 to whenever the cops tell us that we breaking noise ordinances and we gotta shut down. And if Virginia lets you, we'll probably let off some fireworks as well. So that'll be an early 4th of July for you all. So come through, come hang out. But you know what? That is my time. But if you don't get anything from this show, remember, I tried to told you. I'm gonna be back next on Tuesday. This right here is the threesome show. I'm out.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.